It's a very rare occurrence to witness history firsthand, to see it happen, to see it play out, to live stream it. I mean, that just it makes it even better. Well, like, what did we just see tonight? I want to show you. This was my reaction to Luka hitting the game-tying shot at the end of regulation. This was my reaction. You have to understand, but hey, listen, before I show you this full thing, you have to understand, I've never jumped like this in my life, ever, before this moment. And then just something just came over me. I blacked out. I couldn't control myself. In this same exact situation, by the way. Luka! Oh my God! I've never jumped up and down like that. Luka Doncic just tied the game! Oh my fucking God! That was, like, really, if you guys missed out on this game, you missed out on, seriously. One, this was a crazy play by Doncic, right? Into the game, you're down 2. You have to miss the free throw. Not only do you miss the free throw, but then you throw up that shot to tie it with 1 second left. Like, that's how you tie it. Let's look at Luka's reaction. He goes down. Look at him get up. Look at that. Look at that reaction. This is one of the funniest humans on the planet. Straight up. Like, he is such a goofball. And I mean that in the most sincere way imaginable. He is an absolute goof. But I mean that in the most sincere way possible. Look at this face, man. Look at this reaction. I mean, okay, so let's break it down. First ever 60-point, 20-plus rebound, triple-double in NBA history. Most points scored in a game by any player in Mavericks history. I think the record was 53, so he kind of shattered that. He finishes with 60. Luka finishes with a 60 bomb. A 60 bomb, ladies and gentlemen. 60 points on 21 of 31 shooting. Like, an efficient shooting night. 21 rebounds, 5 offensive rebounds, 10 assists, 4 turnovers, 2 steals, and a block. 21 of 31. And the crazy thing is, my chat kept saying this, 2 threes. Like, it's not like he made like 10 threes. 2 threes. So he was just killing him at the line. Went to the line 22 times, right? And one of those, you know, he missed 6 free throws, so. Thanks, Riley. He missed 6 free throws. But one of those misses was the end of game to tie, right? So we don't really count that one. So we'll just say he missed 5 free throws. So he could have even had more. And he could have had way more than 10 assists. The Mavericks shot 28% from 3. Like, he could have had way more assists. Now, there are some... Actually, I don't even want to be negative. Like, genuinely, I don't. Like, there's obviously some problems. Needing all of this to beat the Knicks isn't the best thing in the world. But, hey, you know what? It is what it is. Like, this was such an unbelievable performance by, in my opinion, the best player in the league. Like, the best player in the league, in my opinion, the most valuable player in the league easily, right? We can get into semantics, we can get into record, this, and that. But this dude is just night in and night out. The way that he can just control a game, the way, I mean, what's expected out of him is not expected out of anybody else in the league. Like, if the Mavericks have to win, this is 2 times in the last 3 games he scored over 50 points. 2 games ago against the Rockets, they needed him to drop 50 to win. Tonight, they needed him to drop a 60-point, 20-rebound triple-double to win. Like, this is the most valuable player in the league, I think, really, really easily. Like, it was like trading situations and opportunities for teammates. That was a nice pass right there. For Reggie, missed it, right? I guess, you know, Reggie had a rough game tonight. But again, I'm not going to be negative. This one, I love this right here. A little give and go with Christian Wood. That is beautiful. I love that. Would love to see more of that. He was just unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, wait. Cord. Thank you. Luka's out of this world. He is super crazy. He is. He's a crazy individual. He's lost his fucking mind. He's lost his mind. I love this sequence at the end of the first quarter, too. He got this to end the quarter, right? And before that, he had the 2-for-1 opportunity. This was one of his 2 threes right here. It was just the most... It was just the most... I don't know, man. Yeah, how about this crazy-ass pass, too? Of course, you're going to have crazy Luka passes from time to time. Like, look at this one. What in the world? Reggie knocked that down. No, I think that was Reggie's only 3. He had, like, disgusting one-legged fadeaway in overtime, too. Was this it? A pretty good defensive possession by Julius Randle. This was actually the dagger. Boom. Mean mugging. I'm the best in the fucking world. He's exhausted. He's tired. Listen to this interview.
You can rest later. You feel right now.
I'm tired as hell.
So funny, honestly. He's a hilarious individual, man. Like, seriously. So, 60 point, 20 rebound, 10 assists, 21 rebounds. First time it's ever happened. 60 point, 20 rebound, triple double. I think it's only like the fourth 50 point, 20 rebound, triple double in NBA history. Kind of shocked that there's been 4 of those, but that's what they said on the broadcast. This is the first 60 point one. Again, most points scored by a Maverick ever in the franchise's history. And if you go to game score, I exited out of this shit. This was, according to game score, I think game score only goes back to the, 80s. Or I guess 1978. So I don't know how far it goes back to. It doesn't have every game in the history of the league. But Luka's game score for tonight, 56.3, is the 6th highest game score of all time. I think that number 6 spot actually used to be Joel Embiid, who got that earlier this season in that one crazy ass game that he had. 55 points, like 8 blocks. You guys remember that game? Either way, the 6th best game in NBA history by game score. I mean, just unbelievable. I can't believe we got to witness this live. I can't believe I rage quit. I did. I had it off. We were doing like our post game shit. I was like actually this close to doing like an early post game reaction because I like the team, man, like they were just being so frustrating. And then Luka Doncic happened. Like, this is a crazy play. Like, hey, take out the 60-point performance. This in and of itself is an unbelievable play, right? Like, even if he had like 28 points, this would have been like the highlight everyone was talking about. Like, oh my God, look, he's like in midair. He's falling. He gets it to go. He's hype. They showed Brunson, and that shit was funny. And they also had this moment, Luka and Brunson. Obviously, unfortunately, Jalen Brunson didn't play tonight, which sucks. Came with a $2 donation. I need a beer. Luka after dropping 60 on him. Yeah, he did say that too. I need a beer. Obviously, missed Jalen Brunson. Wish he played tonight. He was out with a hip injury, but no Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. Luka dropped 60 points, 21 rebounds, and 10 assists. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is so insane, dude. I can't believe it. I thought Christian Wood had some big plays. He had 14 points, I think, like at halftime. It was just really quiet the rest of the way. But he did have a huge block in overtime. A 2-point game. I mean, this is a big bride for the league potentially. And great closeout by Christian Wood, who has, I think they said something like 17 blocks over the last 7 games. Something like that. He's been really good lately, especially defensively, especially blocking shots. It hasn't been a secret. Like, it's not a Christian Wood thing. It's a big thing. For me, like, just watching other teams around the league, I think you need a specific type of big to win. And I don't know if Christian Wood fits that mold, but he's really been playing well lately. You got to give him a ton of credit. And on top of that, he just became eligible for an extension a few days ago. And I think the Mavericks should at least offer it, right? I think it's like 4 years, 77 is the max they can offer. I think for sure you offer that. And if he doesn't accept it, well, then you have a difficult decision to make. But still, good stuff from Christian Wood, man. He had some, I mean, that block was huge. And Dinwiddie, 25 points, he was huge. He was absolutely huge at the end of this game, hitting threes, just making big shots. I mean, pull up 3 in transition in a 7-point game. Like, it kind of looked like the game was getting out of control, and Dinwiddie hit some big shots. So, it was a huge carry job by Luka. No two ways around it. But, like, Wood made some big plays. Spence made some big plays. That's really it. Dwight Powell's horrible. Tim went 4-15. Not great. Reggie, 1 of 7 from 3. But, this isn't a great, this team has its flaws. Like, just going back our last 3 games, you need a 60-point, 20-rebound triple-double to beat the Knicks in overtime without Jalen Brunson. And also, by the way, RJ Barrett played 2 minutes. He got a huge cut on his finger to leave the game. So, needing all of that and an overtime win, yeah, whatever. It's a fun win, so who cares? But then also 2 games ago, you needed a 50-point game from Luka to beat the Rockets. So there's obviously some stuff that, needs to get worked out. Obviously, the roster is the roster. But we just need to appreciate one of the craziest games. Luka! Oh my God! Luka Doncic! Doncic just tied the game! Oh my God! I never jumped like that, ever. That's true, Riley. I did say this stream will either be one of the worst streams. I'm operating on an hour of sleep and 0 food over the last 24 hours. I literally said this will be either the best stream of all time or the worst stream of all time, and no in between. And this one's up there for sure. What an unbelievable performance. Yeah, that's true. Dwight Powell did get hit in the face, throat area 2 to 3 times. Doing Dwight Powell things, of course. So, jeez, man. Jeez. Let's see what the Discord's saying. I keep forgetting to go to the Discord. Mavs win 126-121 OT against the Knicks, down 9 down 9 in the fourth with 33 seconds left. So also lost in all the sauce and Luka doing Luka's shit is the Knicks just absolutely shit themselves. Big time. Luka fucking Chamberlain. 60 points, 21 of 31. That's crazy. 2 of 6, 16 of 22 from the free throw line, 21 rebounds, 10 assists, 3 stocks. Then when he came clutch, even though a quiet lock game, yeah, he was clutch. Wood, clutch block, 100%. Luka made history being a first player with 60 point, 20 rebound, triple-double. Not even fucking Wilt. Nah, man. No. Luka, fucking magic. Give Luka that recovery beer. I am too amped for anything else. God damn. God damn. God damn. There'll be another statue in Dallas. Luka's like that, says Kevin Garnett. Nice. It's always nice after big performances to see what like people around the league are saying. Says November 15th, the Mavericks have only won 2 games in which Tim Hardaway Jr. shot below 40% from his 3-pointers. Luka Doncic averaged 55 points, 14.5 rebounds, and 10 assists per game with those 2 wins. Well, that's actually kind of heartbreaking that the Mavericks need Spencer or Tim Hardaway Jr. to be that good. This Luka kid, he's the best. No way he just did that. I'm gonna enjoy this win. It's an incredible performance, but all in all, it's very concerning that this continues to be what it takes to beat mediocre teams. Yeah, that's true. But we're going to enjoy it. You know, any given night in the NBA, you never know. You can't count on anybody. Mavericks now 3 games over 500. I mean, they're quietly on a 4-game winning streak. 19-16 now, with 2 games coming up against, I think, the Rockets and then the Spurs. Rockets, Spurs, Rockets. So you got a good chance to be 5 games over 500 going into this pretty tough stretch right here. Boston, New Orleans, Clippers, Portland twice. You know, like being 5 games over 500, it's a good place to be at, right? That gets you out of the hole that you dug yourself pretty significantly. And the Mavericks are what? Now the 7th seed, and the Kings are playing right now in a tough game with the Nuggets. So if they lose that game, boom, you're in the top 6. Oh, geez, man. I think he's the best in the world. You guys know I think that. I think he's the MVP. You guys know I've been thinking that for the longest time. Wow, man. 60 points, 21 rebounds, and 10 assists. What?